Douglas County Commissioners approved its budget today, but it did not happen without questions from some of the county's leaders.
First Alert 6, Philip Katafamo joins us live in the newsroom with more. Hey, Philip.
Brian and Jacqueline, the newly approved Douglas County budget funds county infrastructure, public safety, health centers, and so much more. However, one county commissioner tells me he believes there wasn't enough time to gather input.
I think working together, we can do better on this.
In a 5-to-1 vote, the Douglas County Commissioners approved its budget on Tuesday. Corrections reported a surplus from last year, completing the fiscal year nearly $14,000 under budget. That extra money will go into a reserve for distribution later.
My greatest concern is general assistance. General assistance is mandated. There's a statute that says for general assistance that we are the payer of last resort, meaning the indigent, people that can't. So with the changes that's coming from the Fed with Medicaid, that will ultimately flow down to the county if the state doesn't do that. So my concern is we're going to have to use that money for somewhere else. There's always things that are raises, increases that comes, that money sits in reserve and we use. So it'll get its use.
However, some don't fully agree with the budget. Commissioner Jim Kavanaugh, who is the one who voted against it, says the Finance Committee did not hold public meetings to hear from department heads and elected officials. He also says there wasn't enough time to deliberate.
So the documents on this $636+ million budget came to us in the last 24 hours, and we're allowed 12 minutes to question anybody that we want, our finance director particularly. That's just not enough.
Kavanaugh argues there was a lack of getting the word out, specifically no media advisory through TV, radio, or print to inform the public of Tuesday's meeting.
I've had hearings with dozens and dozens of people, but I make sure that people know about it. I call people up, I send out media advisories, we make it part of the public record. That needs to happen again. It's important to invite people or they don't know that they should come up.
To be clear, meeting times and agenda are public and can be found each week on the Douglas County website. A handful of residents, including Douglas County Sheriff Aaron Hansen, attended Tuesday's meeting in person or over Zoom to voice their concern. Commissioner Chris Rogers says attendance is a problem.
If the public screamed for a big budget meeting like the city, we do one. And we did one. And 10 people came. So there's more people here than there was at that meeting.
Outside of a lack of communication, Commissioner Kavanaugh has concerns for the actual budget that was approved.
We provide health services to hundreds of Douglas County residents, and we receive a significant portion of federal money to do that. So when we're talking about department expenditures, it's important to know how much comes out of the Douglas County taxpayers' pocket and how much of it comes out of someplace else. We didn't get into that at all. I raised it a couple of times, but those things are important.
As for the approved budget, let's go over where some of that money will be going. $75 million is approved for county roads, $48 million to the Douglas County Health Center, and $22 million goes to the Community Mental Health Center. We'll have the full budget for you later on our website with this story. I'm Philip Katafamo, First Alert 6. Back to you.